Well, hello. Happy Monday evening, and thank you for coming to um, what this is called Newsflash Disney. Newsflash Disney. Welcome to the stream. Got a few things to talk about that have happened or are happening in the world of Disney. Um, this is May the 17th of 2021. And to let you know, I I forgot what I was going to mention now. So, anyways, as I mentioned, there is a lot going on in the world of Disney news. A lot happening. Let's see. Try to fix this here. Let's come down. I decided to go live, not on my computer, but using my phone tonight, just because it was a dab easier. So let me go down these news items that I have kind of gleaned from different sources. Actually, these first several things, this first page or so of news items are from WDW, Walt Disney World News Today. They actually have an app that you can download for both Android and or Apple, whichever device that you have. They have in the respective app stores that you can download, or you can follow them on social media. To shout out the possible sources that I could use, WDW News Today is one, Disney Food Blog, Inside the Magic, Mickey Blog, Mickey Views, DSNY Newscast, Disney Parks blog. Those all could be sources that I use and that I look at to, decide what I'm going to talk about on this stream. So, big news in the world of Disney. It seems like last week we were looking at the temperature checks going away, and I believe they had also announced at that point that the social distancing would be reduced. Griswold Family Vacay, welcome in. Happy Monday. So they did talk about that last. I did mention, I know the temperature checks going away, and they had announced that to end the last day to be Sunday, which was yesterday, but it turns out they ended that early. So in the meantime, from last Monday, they also pretty immediately, pretty like all of a sudden, they went Disney World, Universal, and Disney both announced on Friday or Saturday that they would no longer be requiring outdoor masks or masks being worn in the outdoor areas. And so that started over the weekend or ended over the weekend, depending on how you look at it. Disney also announced last week that they are increasing their capacity, and they have updated signs around the property that no longer specifying the social distancing amounts. So instead of specifying, okay, 6 feet, they're just saying maintain a social distance. Um, they are also in some of the shows that I found were mentioned, some of the distancing markers and the spacing is being changed. Mentioned in the articles that I read were One Man's Dream, the festival, the celebration of the Festival of the Lion King, and also the Frozen sing-along. Um, and so those things all pretty much happened over the weekend. Um, I think the social distancing is going to be. Hi Noah, happy not Friday, happy Monday. I was talking about the Disney. So, what are my thoughts on all of this? I'm not really. I'm ready for it. I just thought that Disney would not do it so immediately. I kind of was thinking that this might be happening more towards the end of the summer or during the middle of the summer. I think it's more a month or two earlier than I was thinking it might happen, but I'm not really, I don't have a problem with it myself. Um, obviously, just because the mask requirement is gone doesn't mean that you can't wear a mask um, if you want to or if you feel you need to. Same with the social distancing. Um, if they're reducing that and you feel you still need a distance, there's nothing really stopping you from doing the distance, keeping a distance yourself, although that is kind of hard actually if no one else is, and if they're increasing capacity in places, in more places, more people are coming into wherever you are. But then again, in the indoors, the rule is that you still wear a mask to be indoors. So um, I'm personally okay with it, but I was just kind of thinking. I was thinking Disney might hold off on actually lifting those um, their rules, their policies for a while, but I'm okay with it. Um, One piece of news that I pass a repair. Mike looks like Mike and or Val. If Val's around, hi to Val. Hi Mike, household repair. I'm good with them. I actually have um, 2 more Disney park days this week, Wednesday and next Wednesday. I'll be at Disney, so I will be able to see, what the parks look like with these new guidelines in effect. So I read here that Bob Chapek has said that 80% of cast members that were furloughed had a willingness and desire to come back and make magic. You're basically saying that they have brought back about 80% um, of their cast members, which was really um, encouraging to see that they're able to have brought back 80% of their cast members to the jobs. We have been to Disney twice since November, and I would be lying if I said I wouldn't be nervous. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got their different levels of, comfort in this. And I guess Disney's just acting on the guidelines of um, both the CDC's guidelines and also the local um, Orange County um, guidelines here in Orlando. But I guess everyone has to do what they feel is, they're more comfortable with. If it's you're not comfortable, going to the parks for a little while right now with these new things, I guess maybe you stay away, or um, you just wear a mask all the time. Um, you got to work that out for yourself. Um, but yeah, I've been in a lot of chats. I follow several accounts, several channels, subscribe to many channels. So yeah, I've been in a lot, and yeah, I'm very excited to be on starting my own little YouTube thing. So anyway, one one thing that I'm actually disappointed. This is one thing that I'm not okay with actually, is that they are now no longer distancing the parking, and meaning they're not parking every other row now. If you're driving in to park, um, I actually liked having the extra space on either side while I was, getting there and getting out. Not necessarily for the COVID concerns, but just for the ease of arrival, and not worrying about getting out, opening my door when someone else, the person next to me, is also getting out and getting their stuff unpacked, their kids or whatnot. So I actually liked that they went every other row and then came back and then parked you know the rows afterwards. And so I kind of give this a thumbs down with the parking, because I think that the every other row, the distancing, just not necessary, not from the safety, the or the COVID concerns, but just from the ease of parking. People getting out with everyone, trying to not bang doors and everything. So um, that's kind of a bummer. Um, Monorail Orange is oh, so Universal is awesome for pass holders with parking. We get free prime parking and free valet. We wish Disney would give us the front wheel parking. Yeah, that would be awesome. I need to go to Universal. I'm thinking next year I will try to go to Universal. I've never been. I went to, I think it was Islands of Adventure for a day when I was, I'm not sure what age I was. I was in either high school, I think, or middle school, but we went for a day, and it was, I forget why we went. We had free tickets from somewhere, but I'll have to say that I really have not experienced Universal, but I would like to go for a day and see both parks and kind of see what they have. Um, I know that they sell turkey legs there, so I know that I would feel safe there. because they have turkey legs. So anyway, Monorail Orange is back from refurbishment, just like they've done with all the other monorails. They redid the interior. They did a new on the outside, painted a new a word they used was a delta on the outside. And so Monorail Orange is back in operation, back in service from refurbishment. So welcome back, Monorail Orange, from service. Distancing markers and plexiglass has been removed from Rise of the Resistance. And I've actually seen this with several yes, no, I am glad. I am glad that the um I think I skipped a page. There was going to pass load repair. Level of safety of pretzels and cheese. So I wrote this down, and Mike, if you could pass on to Val that Hollywood Studios is bringing back the cheddar jalapeno pretzel to Pretzel Palooza. I'm not 100% sure where that is in the park, but they are bringing it back. The cheddar jalapeno pretzel, which I can't lie, sounds really good. So yeah, the distancing markers, plexiglass, I've seen that on a couple of rides. It has been being removed now. And that's another thing with the rides. I'm seeing articles and things that Disney's starting to just load every single vehicle. But they are raising capacity, so they have to do something with their rides, with their what people are doing in the parks, if they're letting people in the parks, restaurants, rides, shops, the distancing. So she heard Pretzel Palooza and got excited. Yeah. So also announced, very good news, is that it is Disneyland Paris will be reopening on June the 17th. And opening when the park does will be the attraction Cars Road Trip, which is a Cars themed, obviously, with Lightning McQueen and Mater and all the cars. And it's a refurbished version of the Studio Tram Tour, which looks a lot like the backlot tour that they used to have at Hollywood Studios years ago, which I loved, because there was a picture that they're going to have the Catastrophe Canyon is being renamed Cartastrophe Canyon. Cartastrophe Canyon. Which sounds cute but a little corny. So that's exciting. They'll have something new to with when the park opens to help incentivize or draw people to come back to the park. So these next couple of items, these items I found on WDW News Today, their app actually, or their Instagram. I follow them on Instagram. So these next items are from Disney Food Blog. Disney Food Blog says that Animal Kingdom is reopening Terra Treats. Terra Treats, spelled Terra Treats, is reopening with a limited menu. They will only be offering tomato and cheese pizza or pepperoni and cheese pizza for $6.49, and also a small selection of beverages. So that will be reopening, or it has reopened. So actually, I might be able to check that out on Wednesday, because I will be at the Animal Kingdom on Wednesday, and then I'll be hopping over to Epcot. So the last thing that I have written down here is a Disney Food Blog did a survey of their readers to find out the people's favorite underrated Disney sidekicks. And so here is the list to see what the Disney Food Blog readers said are their favorite underrated sidekicks at Disney. So coming in first place, 79% of the people answered said that Pascal was underrated. Coming in second, Kronk got 77%. Coming in third, 76% said Mushu was underrated. Coming in, where am I? Fourth. Coming in fourth, 74% said Abu was underrated. And in fifth place, 73% said Lumiere is underrated. In sixth place, 72% said that Sebastian, 72%. And tying actually with Sebastian, 72% also said that Jiminy Cricket was underrated. I actually have to agree with that. I agree with Lumiere and Abu also. Well, as far as being like my favorite ones. So 6%, seventh place, 68% people said that Edna Mode was underrated. In eighth place, Tinkerbell came in eighth, and 59% of people said that she was underrated. And then in ninth place, I'm surprised that he made the list, but only 58% of people think that Olaf is underrated. So there were 10 characters there, but only 9 places, because Jiminy Cricket and Sebastian shared 6th place. So the very interesting list. So I didn't write this down, but I was watching a live stream, and I just have a few thoughts about things that are going on at Disney. Number one, the speculation about when fireworks will return. Couple of sources that I was watching, Mr. young Mr. Braden at Mickey Views was said on a blog today that he did that he feels that the fireworks will probably be ready, especially like Harmonious, that are like new, um, will probably be ready to go by the 50th, when the 50th celebration starts. I think that he also mentioned, of course, we've known that Remy's Ratatouille Adventure in Epcot's France Pavilion will be opening on October the 1st. I think Disney is holding off a few things for the 50th to just kind of bring out. I think they're probably going to bring fireworks back on or right around the 50th. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that they will bring annual passes back, like new sales of new annual passes back around the 50th. Um, um, I don't know if I would care to guess before or after, but it would be my guess that they're going to be bringing back new annual pass sales around, the 50th, because they are working on increasing their capacities now. And so by the time October comes, they'll probably definitely be um, in a place to start bringing back the pass holder sales. So that's kind of my predictions. That's my prediction, kind of in a selfish way, because I really want to buy a annual pass, and I am going into savings mode. I've purchased several day tickets with the Florida resident special that Disney came out with this spring. I bought several days, and so that kind of depleted my Disney savings. And so after next week, I will be done with those Disney days, and so I will have to wait. Of course, I will gladly wait over the summer while it's 95,000 degrees outside. I will have no problem waiting until the fall anyway. But my personal hope and prediction is that they will bring new annual pass sales back um, in or around October. So, but yeah, but if they bring them back before that, I still got to work on saving up the funds, because I have depleted what I saved. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see, like, when they bring them back. Yes, I need to be, I'm trying to click on it. I need to be a pass holder. And I've told the sad tale that I was saving for a pass, and I was ready to go get one in March of 2020. But we all know what happened. So yeah. The good news is, though, I kept working. I did not lose my job or anything. So I was able to keep saving and adding to my Disney savings from that point. And so when the fall came and they were reopened, and I was, Disney came out with they had a Disney special, ticket special for Florida residents. Hi, Dave. Welcome in. Happy Monday. By the time that fall came around, I was ready to buy some tickets, even though it wasn't a pass. Stacy Rogers, welcome in. I am actually done with all of my official news items. I'm just talking about how I was saved up to buy a Disney annual pass back in March of 2020, and then of course that didn't happen. So, and I was saying how my prediction is that new passes will be. It's my prediction and hope that Disney annual passes will be back by October when they start their 50th celebration. And I'll just have to monitor and see when I have the financial ability to buy an annual pass. What else? I think what was it going to say? I'm excited. I'm excited to see where Disney goes from here. I think they are. I think they're working to bring back a lot of things, but I think they're also looking at their 50th celebration to make it a great time, especially considering, everything that happened in 2020 and is still, lingering here in 2021. I think by the time we get there, and I think Disney is working towards making that time a really awesome, special celebration. I am excited to see the new lighting on the park icons. I know especially for Spaceship Earth, there was an article that I read that they were they were progressing with adding the little LED lights at the where the triangles, the vertices come together on the geodesic sphere there. Progress was continuing on putting in the LED lights for Spaceship Earth. So once that gets going, that'll be exciting to see. But they're going to be doing special lighting, I think, on all of the icons. But they did say that Spaceship Earth was going to be permanent. The new lighting was going to be permanent on Spaceship Earth, and I was really excited to hear that. So that is basically all the Disney news that I came across. In a little non-Disney news, but still kind of fun, I visited last week a little shop in the downtown. Griswold Family Vacay. Headed to bed. 4 more days of teaching 6th graders for the year. Well, I will be praying for you for that. 6th graders are not an easy crowd, but yes, have a great night. And Danny, have a great night. I am still kind of learning everyone's first names on channels, so I need to remember that your name is Danny. But yeah, have a great night and have fun teaching those 6th graders for 4 more days. 4 more days. That sounds like, oh gosh, I just thought of the show, Gilligan's Island, like the 3-hour tour where you think it's going to be so long, and then anyway, have fun, have a great rest of the school year. But anyway, that little city that I live in, Oviedo, Florida, has a tradition of having, not a tradition, but the an icon of the city is roaming chickens that are just roaming around. And if you follow my Instagram, we've had a rooster come in our front yard that has made its way um, through the streets and hangs out in our neighborhood, and we hear its cockle-doodle-doo every single morning, and it's just been amazing. And so actually this morning I had an Instagram live with this Mr. Rooster. But last week I went to the downtown area where other chickens have been known to congregate. And I stopped in. They actually have a little gift shop there with Oviedo merch, which is merch from themed for the city. And I bought a few items to sort of support chickens and our Oviedo chickens. I picked up a rooster keychain here. Here we go. A rooster keychain. Let's do this. There we go. That kind of works. And then I picked up, let me show you this first. I picked up a pin, a rooster pin. And I also picked up a pin that simply said Oviedo on it. Established, it says established 1979. I don't know if it's focusing at all, but anyway, it's yeah. But I also picked up in the gift shop, they have Fred the Rooster, and this is a Fred the Rooster action figure. Very, very awesome. And he actually is, they have him inside of the gift shop. And so I walk in the door to the gift shop, to the building, and there's a rooster in there. Oh, Val and I watched some chicken live cams on YouTube. On one of them, you can feed the chicken treats with each super chat. Oh, Mike, send me at least maybe on Instagram, or you can put the name in here, I guess, of like a channel, of the channel names. If there's like more than one, maybe just maybe a couple, or all of them. And I will, if you want to put it here in the chat, I will. I'll write them down. I'll check them out. That sounds like a lot of fun. But I also but yeah, I did actually a live stream the other day where I kind of walked down there, which was kind of a mistake because I didn't know where the chickens actually hang out in our city. I know that they do, so I have to do some research to find out specifically where they hang out, and I've found out a couple locations since the other day, so I can more easily find out where they are. But I also today downloaded an app, and I tried my hand at editing together a little, I guess it might be called a vlog, but kind of a montage. Hi, Will. Happy Monday. Welcome in. I kind of went light on the news. I didn't write down a lot of news. I already talked about a lot of it, covering the new mask policies, the social distancing going away, some of the capacity limits, some of the reopenings, and so anyway, we're just kind of chatting and chatting about the chickens in my local city of Oviedo, Florida. We have chickens and roosters that hang around, um, just wild. And um, okay, writing that down. Chicken cam. I'm gonna write them down. Chicken cam. Joe did it. Okay, I'll check that one out. Joe did it. But anyway, in the coming weeks, I will actually what I'll probably do, since I kind of, and actually you can check out the that video. I kind of put together some of the different cavalcades from Disney. So it's kind of a little montage, and it's on my channel. I just put it up this afternoon. It's called, um, what did I title it? I've titled it A Parade of Cavalcades. So anyway, that's well, before this video is the most recent one, the most recent video that I uploaded. So that is my first venture into the world of editing together or putting together clips into a some kind of a montage or a blog or a vlog. So since I've got that down a little bit, I might try putting together a chicken and Oviedo chicken montage where I go around and try to find some of the chickens on a day off. So maybe once I am done with Disney days after next Wednesday, I will do that. So anyway, this is totally random and not Disney, but I was actually looking in my stuff over the weekend, and I had saw a couple of my little nephews, and they're young, and so they need to be entertained. And we were kind of playing around with a little inflatable things. I've got turkey leg here, my turkey leg. I got that out for them. I've got a pineapple. I've got this palm tree here. You can see behind me. They were playing with that, but then I remembered, and I got out this inflatable crayon that I've had for many years. I've had for several years. This was a toy that we had at Wendy's in one of the kids toys sets, one of the seasons, or one of the um, rounds of toys that come. This was one of the toys. I think they were like Crayola crayon themed, and then this was one of the toys that we gave out in the kids meals, and this was actually in the little the display that we had in the lobby, hanging by the front register, that kids could see the display and see the different toys in the current set of toys that we were offering. So anyway, I got this out. This is fun, really fun. And it's still hanging around here on the it's still hanging around here because I am really bad with putting things away once I get them out. So um that might be it for tonight. I think I might read a couple of things out of this book, Peanuts, Snoopy, and I know this is a Disney news show, but I think it would be fun if I just read some Snoopy. Snoopy says, this is Be Awesome. Peanuts wisdom to carry you through. As much as we all love Disney, I think it's good to get a little Snoopy in our lives. So let's see what wisdom the Peanuts want to bestow upon us. Let me see here. Let me just see here. The first a little piece of advice and wisdom is to be sharp. Lucy, are we supposed to yell, I got it, or I have it? Charlie Brown, it doesn't matter, Lucy. Lucy, I think he's right. If you don't got it, you don't have it. So the first piece of advice, be sharp. The second piece of advice, be speculative. This is Sally. This is Sally saying, we have to write a book report on Peter Rabbit for school. I may even bring in some speculations on his home life, which could prove to be quite interesting. All in all, I hope to uncover some truths about our culture. There is Sally and Charlie Brown. Oh, let me go back to the last page. This is the picture for the last one that I read. So be sharp, be speculative, be daring. There's no words on this one, but Sally is pushing some other kid into the water. That's right, can't go wrong with Snoopy. There's no words on there. And lastly, we're going to go ahead and end the stream with this word of advice: be honest. Linus. I don't think that's Linus, Will, because it's longer hair. I'll put this back up here. I don't think it's Linus because of the oh darn it. See, it's got long hair here. The rest of it looks like it could be Linus, but that doesn't look like enough hair. It looks like too much hair. to be Linus. So I don't think that's Linus. Unless he's grown hair out since then. But anyway, be honest. Snoopy says, "Hey, what happened to all the donuts?" And Belle, I guess that's the name of his girlfriend, says, "You ate them." Snoopy and Belle. So, with that little Disney and peanuts and chickens stream, thank you for coming in and listening. I am not sure if I'm actually going to be going live on Thursday. I kind of feel like it's maybe high time that oh, Daniel, welcome in. I'm actually getting ready to wrap this up, but thanks for coming in. I've been talking about some Disney news and some other random things tonight. I am sipping a drink, which I used to do on my Follow the Happy Live. But anyway, I feel like I might be taking this Thursday off for my regular show. So anyway, I'm not sure. I still have the stream set. I've got the thumbnail set and the stream set for Thursday at 11:15 as normal. But I will decide. I probably won't know for sure if I am going live or not until like Thursday in the morning. So I'll put something up on Instagram, and I will also take the stream down in the morning. So if you look on the channel, it's still up. But anyway, I may or may not be going live on Thursday. So I just kind of feel like it might be time for me to take a little break on that. But I still wanted to come on for this show this week because a lot going on in Disney, and I feel like if I took a break off of this show, Disney's something big's gonna happen. It's gonna be old news. So anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Have a great night. I am going to Disney on Wednesday. I have a reservation at Animal Kingdom. And then I am planning to hop over to Epcot. Of course, tomorrow I am planning, or not planning, I'm planning, but I am going to work. I'm going to work the drive-through, serve all the people, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And then Wednesday at Disney. Thursday, actually I'm taking Thursday off and I'm working on Friday this week instead of Thursday. Normally I work on Thursday, but I'm working on Friday this week. So anyway, have a great night, everyone. Thanks for coming. Remember to follow the happy. Come back next Monday for more Disney news where we talk about the Disney news, because there's always something happening at Disney. So there's sure to be something to talk about next week. So until then, take care, and I'll see you, and you'll see me